its effects on communication and interactions in the world, negatively and positively. First off, I just want to start out by saying, according to the Forbes magazine, only 7% of communication is based on verbal words, which means that 93% of communication is based on nonverbal words, as in body language, eye contact, and tone of voice. So I want to ask you guys a question. How many of you guys ever been sitting in class and seen somebody on their social network or on their cell phone? Have you guys ever seen that?
Yep.
Yes? Okay, how many of you guys ever gotten yelled at by a teacher or a guardian or a parent or anyone for being on a social network? Yes, okay. Well, I want to tell you guys I want to tell you guys a negative story because I like to end my stuff with really positive things. So on October 17th, a girl named Megan was found hanging in her closet due to a suicide because two girls decided to make an account and go by Josh Evans, and they said some really, really hurtful stuff to her. I want you guys to just think that social media is all within you. You can take it in a negative way or you can take it in a positive way, and those two girls decided to do it in a negative way, which resulted in a very negative and sad consequence and story. And so I really want you guys to just think about that. However, on the other side, there's a lot of positives. You know, when we hear about social media, a lot of times we do think about the negatives rather than the positives. But there was a girl named Hannah Stouffer, which you guys might have heard the story. It's Miss Flinkman's sister. And she decided to post a picture on Twitter asking for the Twitter's help to find her birth mom. 3 days later, she did end up finding her birth mom, and she met her and got to know her. And if it wasn't for Twitter's help, she would have never found her birth mom. And I think that's a really amazing story to talk about. Also, the dating website eHarmony. If you read this right here, it says that 240 couples per day get married, which that is 480 individuals who met on a social network. They are going to spend the rest of their lives together happy, and all because of social media. Isn't that crazy? Anyone? Yeah, it's crazy. So also I want you guys to think about, there's a lot of bloggers who blog, and that really helps them to, you know, let out their feelings. You know, sometimes people go through a lot, and social media can actually help them feel greater and more positive about themselves. So also, there's one more thing that I wanted to end with, and that is a study actually showed that youth with strong, positive face-to-face interactions probably are the ones who spend the most time on social media. So next time you guys are getting yelled at for being on your social media, you could be like, you know what, I'm probably one of the happiest people right now because this fact right here. You see it? That fact. That's what shows it. And so just remember that social media is in the palms of your hands, and I really hope that you guys do think of it more on the positive side and rather than the negative side. And just remember that you guys might not like him, but Justin Bieber, he was a part of YouTube, and he is one of the greatest singers now because of a social networking. And you know, it can be the start of your career. It could just make you more positive, and just kind of take it how you want to. Any questions? No?
What are those for?
Okay, these right here are just little inspirational slogans. And one says, you are what you share, because, you know, you are what you share. If you want to share about your day, that was your day. Also, one says, think positive, act positive, and be positive, because we want you guys to be positive. You know, we are positive people. We are the reason why we are negative, because it is all in our mind. We make ourselves negative, but we can make ourselves positive. And the other one says, one real meeting is much better than 1,000 internet or social words, because it is so much better to come face to face with somebody rather than to send them a quick email or tweet out, do we have any homework? You know, just come face to face, ask any questions. So, you know, this is all about social media, and I just really want you guys to think about it more in a positive way than in a negative way.